Hello there. In this movie, I'm going to talk about how to draw a pie chart from a data set. And we are going to cover all the pie charts which are available in Excel. And these are those 5 charts which are already given. This is 2D pie chart, and this is what we call pie of a pie, pie of pie. And this is what we call bar of pie, 3D pie, and donuts. So we are going to cover all of these 5. So we are going to start with the very first one, 2D pie chart. All you have to do is just select the data set, make sure to include the headers. This data basically represents for a particular shop what was the sales value in a month, let us say, and these are the name of the fruits you can see, and these are the sales value of those fruits for the last month. And we are interested to draw a pie chart so that we can analyze which share is higher comparatively. So all I have to do is just select the data and make sure you're not selecting this total data. Select this data set, go to Insert, Charts, and select this 2D pie. Okay, just click here, and it's that simple. Now you can see we have already got legend here. Now this does not hold a lot of information, so what I will try to do is I'll try to change the layout of this chart. So I'll make sure this is selected. I'll go to chart design and then go to layouts, quick layouts, and I'll try one of these until I'll get a better option. And this seems this one seems fine. In this case I'm getting all the information, like what is the name of each slice. So basically this slice represents sales of mango, and this is approximately 30%, and this is 20%. This is for orange. For pineapple it is 35%. So visually it will be very safe to say that pineapple and mango were the top performer as far as sales values are concerned in the last month. Now if I wish, I can add a lot of elements, like I can go to the data labels and I can change the position of the data labels. You can see if I wish to hide these labels, I can pick none, or I can pick center. Now this seems a little weird. I can pick inside end. This is not correct too. This can do the job. It's pretty clear. This is another option. So just keep looking for the right option which is best suited for you. In my case, this seems to be correct for me, so I'll simply select this. I'll resize this, and it seems fine to me now. And since this is sales data, so chart title is already sales, and that is the benefit of selecting this header as well in your data. Now if you'd have selected only these two, you wouldn't have get this value here, which is sales. Okay, now let us go to the 3D pie chart. If you can see, this is nothing more than a circle divided into multiple slices. Okay, you cannot see the depth of this circle. So basically this is a 2D pie. If we come to the 3D pie, this is the same data set. Again, I'm going to select the entire data, insert, charts, and this time I'm going to pick 3D pie. Now you can view the depth of this pie as well. So this is what makes it 3D pie. And again, the options are same. So if I wish, I can go and change the layout. It seems perfect. So if you're planning to include your pie chart in your presentation file, this can be a pretty good one as compared to this one. This is a little bit flat one. So this seems fine. If you wish, you can select this. You can go to format, shape outline, and you can pick the outline color of this chart. You can see that color here. Okay, what else I can do? I can go to chart design again, and if I wish, this legend is given in the right side. What I would like to do is I'll like to keep it on the bottom. So all I have to do is just select this, and it seems to be a better option now. Okay, so it's just a personal choice. Just pick the right one, whichever is suited for you. Similarly, I can go to the donut sheet. Again, I'll select the entire data, insert donut. So donut is basically 2D pie, which includes an internal circle as well. So this basically hole inside this full pie is what we call donut. Okay, that what makes it donut actually. And again, all the procedures that we have learned in these two sheets, they are same and they are still applicable to this chart as well. Moving on to this one, pie of pie. Now the question is, where do you use pie of pie? So let me start with this one. Let me select this entire data, go to insert, and see what will happen if I try to draw the simple pie chart. It seems I have drawn this pie chart, but the problem is there are too many slices which are quite thin. Okay, and if you try to add the layout, you'll see there are some problem. Okay, it makes a little bit difficult to read, especially if the data level are going to be inside. You can see they are overlapping with each one and they are quite hard to read. So what we do is we try to focus on the high value, and simply I'll delete this first. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide this into two parts. One in which the values are high and the second one in which values are low. Now if you'll notice in this data set, you'll find this column is not sorted. So that simply means this 5000 should have been above this 4000, and this 3500 should be here, and this 15,000 should have been somewhere between after 25, and so on. So that basically this means this is not sorted. And one quick suggestion, whenever you are going for a pie of pie, make sure the values are sorted in ascending order. And why I'm saying this, just have a look. Go to insert, select this data, and then go to pie of pie. Now if you'll analyze this data, you'll realize that this particular portion is what we call this is what we call others, and this others accounted for 11% of the total share. Okay, and what does it contain? This contains this fruit, and the name of this fruit is raisin. Okay, the problem is the raisin accounted for the 5% of this entire data, and this lychee represented only 1%. So it should have not been here, it should have been in this one, and raisin should have been in this one at the very first place. And even the jackfruit has got a lower share, and still it is there, but raisin is not there. It's only because of this you can say unsorted column. Okay, so let me try to sort this largest to smallest, and you can see now we are moving in decreasing order. So first one is pineapple, which is 31%, mango, then orange, then coconut, raisin, jackfruit, and all others. These four values are here, and they are combined make a share of 7%, in which watermelon share has 2%, and this lychee share has 1%, cherry share has 1%, and date has 3% of share. Okay, now the question is, do we have any control over it? How I can ensure that, let us say I want only these 5 in this one and rest 5 in this one. So how can I control that? Okay, so this is very simple. Just double click on this chart. This property bar will appear. Now all you have to do is just select this, go to this drop down, select series cells, select series options, and here we got the option. Now this option is saying split series by position, and right now the position for the second plot is 4. So basically it will pick last 4 values for the second pi and all other in the first pi. So what will happen if I'll make it 3? Just keep your eyes, have a look. You can see the moment I'll make it 3, only the lowest 3 values will go into the second pi, other 7 values are in the very first pi. So you have got the control as well in a way. So that is one way. Now sometime there may be a requirement to set a particular value. So let us say in this case I only want to show the value which are greater than or equal to 15,000. So that means these 5 will come on the very first chart and all these will come on the second chart. So what I'm going to do is select this, go to the series cells, series options, and let us say I'm going to split series by value, and the value I'm saying is, let us say value is less than 15,000, enter, and if you look, now we have 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 2 3 4 5, these are the 5 values which are less than 15,000. So the pi of this one is the second one and the pi of this one is basically the first one. So this is how you control how much data goes into the first one and how much data goes into the second one. Now there is one more thing you can do. Go to series options, now have a look. If you wish, you can explode the pi. So simply just increase this and you can see, okay, it is not necessary. And now you can see if I'll decrease this value, you can see this gap is decreasing, and that is exactly what we mean by explosion. Okay, you may require this sometime, you may not require this sometime, so just keep in mind the option is there, it is up to you. Now the second option is, what if I want to increase the size of this one? So there is an option called second plot size. I can simply keep on increasing. Okay, if I'll make this 100%, both of them will be equal. The default value set here is 75%, so the size of this pi is 75% of this one. Okay, so these are few tips, and similarly I can select this and I can quickly notice that the data is not sorted, so I'll make it largest to smallest. Select this, go to insert, chart, and make bar of pi. And again, this is the same chart, instead this time we have a bar rather than a second pi, and the options are same. I can again go to series lines, no, series 1, series options, and here there you have it. Okay, so the series is being split by position, and the second one holds 4 rows data. So 1 2 3 4, these are those 4. Okay, if you're interested, you can select this and you can show the other layout of this, and you can see this is working. This seems fine. Let's resize this. Okay, now you can see that. Okay, other options are same as discussed in the previous one. So that's all from this video. Thank you for watching, and feel free to like or comment if you have some query.